Guys, Deluded Goonie, YouTubes and Golo Kante. Now, the real fans know how much I love Aaron Ramsey. Like, I really like Aaron Ramsey as a footballer, to be honest. How can I not like a man that's ended our trophy drought, bagged in the final last year? Ramsey's got energy. I've seen the man grow from that 17-year-old with a... I personally, I don't know if it's nostalgia, but he was somewhat to a degree better when he was younger. He done more things. He built possession. He was more patient. Today, at 27 years of age, on his day, and he times the runs perfectly and these things and balances the team's job with his own, like you saw against Chelsea in the final, like you saw against City, was it City in the semi-final, like you've seen against Spurs this year, against Chelsea this year in the league, even though we didn't win. When he does these things, elite player. The timing of the runs, he's shown that he can score goals. He's shown that he can assist. He's a technically amazing player. He can build the play. He can dictate. The geniuses tell me that ball playing and dictating and creating is something different. But for me, what is dictating play in the middle of the park? Is it not receiving it off centre halves, trying to find your wingers, trying to find your strikers, mixing it up short and long? That's how in layman terms, that's what football is. But these geniuses with his fancy scribble diagrams will tell you different. Ramsey does that. I can't understand when people say I hate him. Do I dig him out a lot? Yes. Why? Because Ramsey's one of my favourite players. And if you're one of my favourite players and I know what you can do when you show in these big games, I want to see that on a consistent basis. More time than not. Sadly, he don't. And goals and assists can mask his game, and time and... Against and some games he abandons the midfield. Now of recent he's in great form. He's not doing that. He's not doing that. People say I hate Ramsey when I said he was one of the best players for us against United. Come on now. I love Aaron Ramsey. Are you mad? It's just I expect certain things from one of the best players in our side. He is amazing. If Ramsey just balances out himself and stays like that, there's less of a case for a midfielder. There's still a case, but there's less of a case. How he hasn't signed or been given a new deal, I don't know. And if that's going to continue, we need to start listening to bids for 20, 25 plus million, to be honest. I love Ramsey. He's scored 5, he's got 5 assists, 3 goals this year. He's been amazing, man. Couple games, goals and assists have masked his play, but that's the signs of a good player by the same logic. I got a lot of time for Aaron Ramsey. Clearly, Wenger tells him to venture forward and provide that outlet. But by that same logic, I do believe you need to use your common sense. If you see everybody's not there, and you're busting out, what do you think is going to happen? Like, logically, what do you think is going to happen? To a degree, I also think Ramsey tries to do things above his pay grade, like what you see. Santi's injured, but Santi's technically capable of doing. Ozil, Alexis, etc. But other than that, Wenger. Ramsey's elite. Ramsey's amazing. I love Ramsey. Like, I really like Ramsey, man. Like, bro, don't tell me I don't like Ramsey. When I was defending this guy, when people were telling him, when I was backing him, when all of my friends and people were saying, sell him, he's not good, he don't do this, especially before he broke his leg, when he used to take too long to do things or think too much, now down to his good season. Don't tell me I don't like Ramsey, because Ramsey is one of my favourite players. It's just anyone, whether it's Ramsey, Ozil, sorry about that, guys, Jack Wilshere, etc. If you're not doing what I want to do on a consistent basis, or if I believe you can display more, I'm going to say it. I'm not going to say what I don't believe just to please some of you idiots on this. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to give my legit opinion, right or wrong, fickle or not. I'm not right all the time, but I like to think you guys can see where I'm coming from half the time. When Ramsey gets it right, the timings of the runs, the all-action tackleness, he scores high for tackles for our team consistently, game in, game out. So whether it's the timing of the runs, the engine, the tackles, the building, the goals, I love Aaron Ramsey, so don't tell me I don't like Aaron Ramsey. But if he's not playing well, I'm not going to guess it. So yeah, guys, I'm signing out. There's not much more to be said on that, man. Aaron Ramsey is my guy. Like, Aaron Ramsey is my guy. He didn't score against United or Chelsea, and he played brilliant. One of the best players on the field. He scored and assisted against Everton. I feel he was one of the worst players on the field. Goals and assists can mask games. I don't know for other people, but this is my opinion, and I personally can back myself up because I know I've watched these men with my own eye. Anyways, guys, DG, I'm signing out, man. City, whether it was City, Spurs, Chelsea twice last year, or Man United this year, Ramsey has shown me he's 30, and I really want him to sign a new deal, and if he's not, we got to sell him, because we can't let more people walk out. But anyways, guys, DG, I'm signing out. Thank you very much.